viewers, you are welcome to Youth Zone TV. I am Chicago, your facilitator for today. This is Youth Zone Commerce class, and of course, this program is organized by Youth Zone GH. I would like to acknowledge our partners, Kose TV, Hit Market GH, they are in Ho, and of course, Extreme Multimedia at Sokakope. Today we'll be looking at a question on business maths, that's percentages 1, and we'll be solving that. So let's go into action. This is how the question goes. A man bought some shirts for 720 Ghana cedis. If each shirt cost 2 Ghana cedis cheaper, he would have received 4 more shirts. Calculate the number of shirts bought. I'm going to take the question again. A man bought some shirts. Take notice of that. Some shirts for 720 Ghana cedis. If each shirt was 2 cedis cheaper, he would have received 4 more shirts. Calculate the number of shirts bought. So before we look into this question, you need to do something with me. Just close your eye. Just assume you are in a car going to the market. Open your eye now. Yes, you are in the market. You want to buy. Let's assume you have 90 Ghana cedis in your pocket and you want to buy some footwears with the 90 Ghana cedis. Now, with the 90 Ghana cedis, they look at this question, they are saying how many these things footwear can you buy with that particular 90 Ghana cedis. Now, when you go to the market, they are saying it is 32 Ghana cedis. 32 Ghana cedis, and you have 90 Ghana. Meanwhile, you want to buy more than 2. So what are you going to do? The only thing you have to do is that you will bargain. So when you bargain and until, let's say they are taking 2 cedis out of the 32 Ghana cedis, then you have 30 Ghana cedis, which means you can buy 3 now. That's what this question is talking about. So if they say it's a 2 cedis cheaper, they are just saying that they have subtracted 2 cedis from the 32 cedis for you, which you have 30 and you can buy 3. I hope I'm making some sense. So with this one, now you are not going to buy, assuming it's the 32 Ghana, you will be buying only 2 and you take some change. But if they should take 2 cedis from it, which means that the footwear is now 2 cedis cheaper, it means you can buy 3 now. So that's why this question is talking about. So let's see how we approach it. Looking at the question, they said some shirts. The way you hear some shirts, meaning we don't know the actual number of shirts that cost that particular 720 or that 720 Ghana cedis, the amount or the number of shirts you can buy. So you have to let the cost of shirt equal to S. You have to let it to be S. Then now you have to look at the number of shirts that the 720 Ghana cedis can buy. You have to look at that. So if you want to look at that, then it means that you are going to have 720 over S. That is the number of shirts that 720 Ghana cedis can buy. Why is it over S? This is the cost of the shirt. 1 each is going to be. So we will say that the number of shirts that the 720 Ghana cedis can buy each is what? S. So we are going to divide 720 Ghana cedis by S. That will give you the each. Then from there, they say if it is 2 cedis cheaper. So we are going to look at the cost of that, and that is going to give us S minus 2. Why is it S minus 2? The cost of that particular footwear, that is the 32 Ghana cedis. Now they say it's 2 cedis cheaper. So when you take the 2 cedis from the 32 Ghana, I'm making reference to the analogy we are drawing. When you take the 2 cedis from the 32, you'll be having what? 30. You'll be having 30. So that is what you are going to, which is the 30 Ghana. But when you come to the main question, whatever answer you get, meaning you are going to take 2 cedis from, which means that is what? 2 cedis cheaper. So now this is for the cost. Now we look at the number of shares that can be bought if it is 2 cedis cheaper. So it's going to be, that will be 720 over X minus 2. So now you will join these 2. And in the question, don't forget, they say to get what? 4 more. The moment you hear more, we are talking about plus. When you hear less, you are talking about subtraction. So over here, we are going to take the first one, which is 720. I hope I'm making some sense. Over s. Then they say plus will be 4 more. So plus 4. I already told you when they say more mean plus. Then equal to this. When it is 2 series cheaper. So 720 over s minus 2. This is what we are talking about over here. So now we are going to solve this. Now when you look at this, what are you going to do? We have s here as a denominator, we have s minus 2 as a denominator. So we are going to assume, or we are going to take them as our LCM. So you multiply through by this. So we'll be having, you use the multiply through by x, then x minus 2. Why is it like that? We are multiplied by s, then s minus 2, because we assume this is the LCM, because this is over s, this one is s minus 2. So from here, meaning you multiply this with the LCM, you multiply this is also on its own. Don't think that the moment you multiply with this, you leave this. No, the 4 is also separate on its own. So you must use the LCM to multiply this also. Then from there, you have to use the LCM again to multiply this. I hope I'm making some sense. So, meaning you are going to use the LCM to multiply 3 things, not 2. Take notice of that. So we take the first one, and you have 720 over x times the, or you can put it into brackets so that everything will be simple for you. X minus 2 x minus 2 plus the 4x, x minus 2 times the 4. Then equal to 720 over x minus 2 into bracket multiplying x, then we have x minus 2. This is what we'll be having. Then from here, we will say that since this one is over s, meaning the s will come and divide this, then when you come to this level, this will come and divide this. So with this, we will be having our x minus 2, which will be multiplying 720. Then over here, we have our 4s, so plus 4s will be multiplying this x minus 2 equal to, then over here our x will be multiplying the 720, so 720 times x. I hope I'm making some sense. Then from this level, what are you going to do? You are going to expand the bracket, do away with the bracket. So with that, we will use s to multiply this 720, which will give us 720s. Then we use minus 2 to multiply 720, and that will give us, when you put that on your calculator, you'll be getting 1440. Then from there, then we will be having 4s will be multiplying s, and that will give us 4s squared. Then 4s will be multiplying minus 2, which will give you, which will be giving you minus 8s, equal to, then 720 times s is giving you 720s. So at this level, what are we going to do? The moment this is a square here, there is a square here, because when you multiply 4s times s, it should give you 4s squared. Now because you see square and it's an equation, this should tell you that this is leading us to quadratic equation. So with that, we have 4s squared, this one, then the s values will come now. We have plus this one, 720s. Then we have another s here. Okay, at this one first, we have minus 8x. Then this one is crossing. So it is plus, when it crosses, become what? It becomes negative because it's positive here. So minus 720s. Then what are we left with? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are left with this. Minus 1440 equal to 0. Equal to 0. Then now, what are we going to do now? This is 720 positive, it will divide, it will cancel this 720, because this is positive, this is negative, the same thing, so they cancel out. Then what do we have now? 4s squared. Then we have this minus 8s. Then we have this minus 1440 equal to 0. This is what you are having. I hope I'm making some sense and you are following what I'm saying. Good. Then now, what are we going to do? You can see that 4 is common to all of them here. So we divide through by 4. Here also by 4, here also by 4, here also by 4. Now, with here, 4 going to itself 1. So here, 1, then 2. Then 4 going to itself 1. And it will go into this 360. When you do that on your calculator, you should be getting 360. And 0 over 4 is 0. Now, let's continue. So what is left here? We have s squared minus 2s minus 360 equal to 0. This is the equation, or the quadratic equation you are having. Good. So now, with this, we are going to do something. If we were to be JHS, you say you use the coefficient of this to multiply this and go, but you know, because of time, you have to take your calculator, you go, you press shift, you go to mode, then you press 5, you press 3. The moment you do that, then you now look for the value. The coefficient of s squared here is 1. So the first value over there, you press 1, then you do equal to. Then the next one, you go and press minus 2. Don't press 2, press minus 2. When you press minus 2, then you do equal to. Then the next one, you jump to the next one. You press minus 360. Don't press only 360. Do minus before 360. Then you press equal to. The values that will be giving you, let me write this here first. Your S1 will be giving you, let's say, you'll be getting 20. You also be getting negative 18. So this is what we have. So that is the final answer the calculator has given you. So it means that initially the 20 didn't cross first. So meaning it was x minus 20, meaning it was minus before. Then also the minus 18 over here, meaning it was positive before crossing. So when it cross become negative, so we have to bring it back to its natural position. Let me just put it that way, natural state. So that will be x, then plus 18 equal to 0. Are you getting what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that the question, the answer given you is positive 20, meaning it was negative. So when it crossed, that's why it's positive. Then the minus 18 over here, meaning it was negative. Sorry, this one was negative before changing, that's why it is positive. And this one, it was positive before changing, which is negative. I hope you are getting me now. So that is why by the end of it, we will come and get these things again. Now, so with this, we are taking the first one, which is x minus 20. Let me put these things away. S minus 20 equal to 0. Now, we want s. So let the 20 cross. So it's s equal to, well, it is negative. So when it crosses, it becomes positive, which is 20. That's what I'm talking about. So meaning it was negative first. Then we go to the next one, the second one, which is x plus 18 equal to 0. So meaning this will give us x equal to minus 18. That's why we have this. So we have the values of s to be 20 and also the value of s to be minus 18. Now what is the value of s we are talking about? That is the cost of each shed. The cost of each, let me put it here, the cost of each shed. So each shed costs 20. Then that's the value for the 20, for each cost. So now let's come to the question. The cost of the 720 Ghana cedis, how many distance sheds can it buy? So we are going to take the 720 over s. And we know that our s is now on 20. We are taking the 20 because the cost of the shed can never be negative 18. Please, we can't pick the negative value. We rather pick the positive value. Okay? Good. So now we have 720 over the s. We agree to use this one, not this one, because the cost can never be negative. So 20 equal to, so when you do this, then we'll be saying that 0 cancels 0, 2 here into 72, that will be 36. that will be 36. So basically, this is what this question is about. This is the cost of each shirt, and then it's very simple to solve. So I think I have explained a lot to you. When you meet question like this next time, you should be able to solve it and solve it very well. Never be afraid of, never be afraid of business math questions. Never be afraid of them. They are simple questions for you to do. Now we can now see, looking at this question, it is obvious that the 720 Ghana cedis can buy 36 shirts. So the sum shirt that they talk over there, the sum one we are talking about is the 36. So it means that when you hold 720 Ghana cedis and the cost of each shirt is 20, then it means you will be able to buy 36 shirts. That is what the question is talking about. I think I've explained a lot to you. And also, before I leave you, I want to acknowledge our partners again. Kose TV, talking about Youth Zone GH, talking about Extreme Multimedia. And also, I want to use this opportunity to thank Hit Market for making this program successful. Thank you very much. See you next time.